Hey guys, so I'm doing a video here on Demand the Truth's debate with Bristol last night, and his video after the debate that we're going to play some clips from it. I'm going to show you some stuff that I found interesting, that came to light to me personally when all this came out, and after a night of reflecting on everything, I'll let you know what I think about the whole situation. So here we go. Let's get started. We're going to start here with Will coming in, just, for some context, see how he comes in before, after, and kind of gauge his persona, how he reacts to the camera before, during, and after.
What is going on, guys? Will Turbitt here for Demand the Truth. We're going to do a debate right now. These people think that I'm anti-American. These people think that I'm not an activist. These people think that Mr. America is not American. So we're going to do a little debate right now. Let's see what happens. This is how it goes. This should be super fun.
Okay, so I've never heard them say anything about he's anti-American. I do believe they might have called him an anarchist. I couldn't be sure for that, but he himself has called himself an anarchist. So we do know he is anti-government. I've never heard them say Enrique is not American. Again, I could be wrong on that, but personally I've never heard it, so I can't really comment on that. I don't think so. I doubt they think that. But as you see, he seems jovial. He seems upbeat. He seems confident. So we're going to skip a lot, and we're just going to go towards the end.
I'm sorry, did you say that Mitch is going to pick me up? Okay, alright. So I suppose we should...
Okay, so after watching this, I'm sure everyone can tell that that's probably the cue that they're on their way. So that's when, this debate is really going to, end, really. So let's go ahead and watch how it plays out. I'm sure everyone's already watched, but let's watch again.
Move on. Do you believe in personal accountability?
Sure.
Okay. Do you accept personal accountability?
Yeah.
Do you believe in things like victimizing your community, stealing?
Do I believe in victimizing my community?
Stealing.
Do I believe it's a thing, or do I believe in personally doing it?
Do you believe that it's acceptable?
Do I believe it's even acceptable? There are certain situations, if you have nothing to eat, if you're in third world, or if times are... Yes, of course, there are certain situations, but in most situations, no.
It's not a victim of crime. So, you're already representing yourself as a 501.
No, see, that's the problem is, you guys take lies and you have to retract it later.
Why don't you report him?
See, that's the thing. You got ties to Antifa. Yeah, my ties to you guys don't do your research. You make something up, and then you try to tie it together in your head, and it ends up being false.
We should take the word of a felonious thief, correct? Is she pulling Josh?
Wow, he got real quiet as he's looking at the papers. Pay real close attention to him, and then we'll pay close attention when his new video.
So, have I ever been convicted of any crime ever?
No, because you've been on the lam from this warrant since 2007.
Really? Because I actually just went to North Attleboro Police Department the other day, and I was there. They knew who I was, and I walked inside and I dressed up like a cop. You don't even know what you're talking about.
You're talking
this
about
is so
October
bad.
5th.
I really thought that you would. I really thought that you would just Google fraudulent information online. Anybody can check this out on my YouTube channel, Enrique's channel.
This is an open warrant.
Yeah, if that was an open warrant, then please tell me how it went. That's the funny thing. I was just on video at North Attleboro Police Department, and they knew who they are. You guys are I'm leaving because you're negative.
He's leaving. That's a little suspect. In any case, someone confronts you with a warrant, you get super defensive. If you go in any of his comment section or video when someone attacks him, he immediately gets on the defense. He's a very defensive guy. So he's getting real defensive. He's trying to remain calm. Not doing the best job of it. My question is, why wouldn't they, if I was there, first I would have been, oh, really? You don't have a warrant? Great. So we can go to a police station and just go ahead and get this cleared up. And if this is true, I'll go ahead and retract my statement right here and see what he would have said. That would have been interesting. But then again, when you're in the moment sort of thing, and that's probably not their and they had a game plan, so you know they did what they did, which was awesome.
You're negative? No, I came here to take this. I was just at, if you think I'm trying to run from this warrant, you guys can go and check out. I was just at North Adams Police Department. They can do that if they want to too. But the reason I'm leaving is because she didn't do any homework. She's pointing. If I was running from work, pull up on your phone right now. Go into Enrique's thing right now. I'm gonna leave right now. But I'm leaving because she wants to stay in the low vibration thing. She came here underprepared. She called me not an activist, and because she's from a rich family and she donated more money than me, that means
see, he obviously didn't do his research. She's from a rich family. She's like, I'm not from a rich family. Well, you're kind of reaching out here. You're kind of doing the Josh thing. I've seen a lot of similarities between him and Josh. They're both fast talkers. Josh is a little smoother than Mr. Will here is. Will just is more Josh is more street smart and Will is more book smart.
He's an activist. So I appreciate you guys out there asking about the real things. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about pedophilia. She doesn't care about the illegal war. She won't talk about that. She'll only want to destroy the people that are low and do these type of things. Oh, look, we have an officer right here.
Oh, I know.
That is just so great. He's in there rambling. He's like, you see him looking around. He's all nervous. He's, oh, look, a cop. Like, oh, shit. It's just wonderful. When I watch, his facial expressions are just priceless.
Oh, so you call the police?
Hear the crack in his voice? Now tell me that is not a guilty man. From just when you think about the way he's reacting, the crack in his voice, to me, that totally sounds like a guilty individual.
Mr. Turbitt, we always cooperate, and you need some personal accountability.
Panicked look on his face. You see that? Just panic is going over him.
So I'm getting wrap this up, guys. How are you? Excellent. What's going on? Is everything all right?
Okay. So that's that video. Now, I'm not going to show him getting arrested. I just want to show it from Will's side. Then we're going to go to his other. So everyone, you know, you all saw him get arrested, so I just want to play that part. Now we're going to shoot over to after he got out of jail. He entitled the video LOL Wow. So let's go ahead and check that out.
What is going on, folks? Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for the people that continue to support me no matter what.
That was kind of telling, no matter what. So, of course, you know, they're always going to get people that support him no matter what, as he says. Let's see how he, you know, let's go ahead and listen.
So, I don't have a criminal record. I'm not going to go into too many details, but I don't have a criminal record whatsoever.
Doesn't deny, so far he has not denied the warrant.
Nope. And apparently, if you can't beat somebody in a debate, you're going to try to set them up somehow. Maybe with the warrant, with the misspelled name. That could be one way to do it. It's pretty interesting. That's a good way to set people up. When you're not intellectual, charismatic, or intelligent enough to beat somebody in a debate, it might be a good job to try to set somebody up. So I'm just going to say that. People think that I got locked up or I'm in prison. Well, guess what? They don't have space heaters in prison.
Yeah, but they're also not going to keep you up for a $250 larceny charge. That would just be a total waste of taxpayer money. So I can understand why you're out. I think everybody can understand why you're out, Will.
So, I'm obviously not. And this is what happens. People that can't debate, they want to go make lies up. They've made lies up before. You see, they try to say, oh, I'm a leader of Antifa. No, I had the world's first ever sit-down interview with Antifa and the head of Resist Marxism. And they try to say, oh, well, you did this. Oh, well, and they've had to retract and retract and retract and retract. So thank you guys to all the people that were out there concerned and supporting me. We're going to let this process play out. I just want to say right now, I know there's a lot of people out that are very upset with Turtle Boy. I just say, hey, don't even give him any negative comments or anything like that. Just remain peaceful and loving and do all that. So,
question: do you think he consulted with Anselmo before he made this video? I'm guessing he did, because he seems very calm while saying this. And if I've seen Will's videos, he has a problem remaining calm. So, again, I think he is consulted with Anselmo before he did this video. Maybe Anselmo's there. Who knows? I don't know.
Guess what? The evolution is never going to stop. I'm here. I'm fine. People tried to set me up, but it didn't work. So, that's all I wanted to say. I will be back with more informative news. Because guess what? You know what? You guys can say anything you want about me. You can destroy my character. But you know what you cannot do? You cannot go back. You cannot say that I wasn't one of the first people exposing Epstein before it happened. You cannot say that I wasn't a true activist and did my thing. And that I didn't expose the Bilderberg and the technocracy.
I don't know what he's talking about, exposing anything. He's not this journalist he claims or purports to be. People were doing this way before Will. Okay, the Epstein thing was probably a thing before Will was even out of diapers. So I mean, I don't understand why he thinks he's exposing so much. And if he was exposing all of this, then why isn't he on magazine covers? Why isn't he in the Fox News studios debating stuff? Why isn't he? Oh, but he does claim to be a radio host, right?
Intelligence. You guys can smear me, my name, my character, and lie all you want. These people, the haters, they lie, and they have to retract those lies. But go ahead, it's not about me. I don't care, it's not about me. It's about the massive pedophilia that I've been calling out, the elite pedophilia that's been happening for years and years and years. Prince Andrew, Epstein, Prince Philip, Hollywood, all these people. You guys can lie about me all you want, but I will never, ever stop exposing pedophilia and corruption and child trafficking. So y'all say what you do. You guys can, and the haters can obsess about me, go ahead. But you know what, while you're obsessing about me,
there it is. A Will Turbitt catchphrase right there. Anybody that has a problem with Will obsesses over him. He's probably actually talk to him on the low. Oh, it's okay. Bristol and Turtle Boy, they fantasize about me. They're so obsessed with me. Oh, all these people that are in my comment section, oh, they're all obsessed with me.
We have the longest, most illegal war in U.S. history. Why don't you obsess about that? Why don't you obsess about Epstein hanging out with everybody? So, hey, negative.
Here's a good thing, because Epstein's dead. I mean, it's kind of like a non-factor now. Yeah, he did some bad stuff. It's been called out. Maybe we can get rid of some of the people that were with him, get some justice for people that way. But why obsess about it? He's dead. We can some people maybe he associated with. Not Epstein. Why obsess about a dead man?
It's going to happen. When you go against the system's not just going to sit there and take it. So I wanted to say thank you very much to the people that supported me. And guess what? The truth is a revolution that cannot be stopped. It's an evolution. We're not just going to rotate back to the same spot. We're going to keep going forward and forward and forward. So thank you guys for all the support out there. And I look forward to working with you guys all non-violently in the future. God bless you all.
Okay, so you guys heard it from Will. So apparently the name was misspelled on the warrant. But there's a picture of it somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so here's a warrant. As you can see, it's from the Attleboro District Court. There's the name. I don't really, doesn't look misspelled to me, guys. And there it is, larceny over $250. So, I guess we can, stop with that. And okay, so Will was arrested and all that. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about how it was handled. You could agree with it, you can disagree with it. There's going to be debate over that. But the one thing that's not debatable, Will did not do his homework going into this debate. If he would have done his homework, he probably wouldn't have showed up. He didn't really talk too much. He didn't do a whole lot of winning like he probably thinks he did. It wasn't a debate. It really wasn't. And, that's fine. I mean, it was what it was. It was entertaining. I'll give them that. Very entertaining. It was good to see that happen to Will. And, we got some information on Will. A bombshell got dropped on him, especially about his nonprofit. So that was interesting. But, and as I was watching this, and I waited to do a video because I wanted to reflect on it a little bit. And some things caught my eye, like, okay, he had the warrant, but then I remember that he was arrested in, I remember where he was arrested in Selma. Let me go ahead and bring that up for you guys. It's posted October 24th of last year. Providence man arrested after confrontation over videotaping. And there's our good buddy in Selma. So a Providence man who was arrested last month while recording video outside the headquarters of the Rhode Island National Guard in Cranston now faces similar charges in Woonsocket, authorities said Tuesday. This time, 32-year-old Anselmo Morales Torres is accused of refusing to cooperate with officers who wanted him to leave an area behind the Woonsocket Police Department, Police Chief Thomas Oates said Tuesday. About 5 p.m., Morales Torres and another man were seen in a parking area for police cruisers within 20 to 30 feet of signs that say police personnel only. Okay, so we're not going to read the whole, let's just go where it says, there we go. On Sunday, Morales Torres and the other person, William Turbitt, same spelling of the name on the warrant, correct? 36, also of Providence, were taking videos of police vehicles. Okay, so he was arrested, which means, and he gave his real name, his real identity, so therefore they had his name. So, and this was in 2018. The warrant, if I'm not mistaken, said it was from 2017. If he was arrested in 2018, he picked up for the warrant, is my question. That makes it kind of questionable to me. Now, I don't think that he doesn't have a warrant, but it's just, and I don't know too much about what could go wrong with a warrant check, because, I'm not in law enforcement, so I can't really speak on that. But what do you guys think happened? Why wasn't he picked up? I mean, why wasn't the warrant served and didn't come up while he was arrested? Maybe you guys should shed some light on that for me. Okay, and also I want to show you guys something else about our good buddy Mr. Will. We all know how Will likes to brag about, oh, I'm a radio host, I do this, I do that. Well, turns out Mr. Will is not a radio host. He is a podcaster, as seen right here. There he is, Mr. Will, looking all GQ'd out and all that. There he is. He demanded the truth. 7, so that happened in 7/16. So, and if you notice, he came back from a year of being off. If you read the article, I'll just go ahead and post the link to this for you guys. So if you guys want to read up on it, maybe if you want to catch up on some of his conspiracy crap, maybe you're a fan of conspiracy stuff, which, I admit I like conspiracy stuff from time to time. But yeah, so he's not what he claims to be as a radio host, like he likes to tell, police officers or security officers or whatever. I'm a radio host, I've done this, I've done that. You're a podcaster, bro. And if you think, whoa, he's kind of on the radio. No. You or me can become a podcaster if we have the capital. If we have the money, we can make a podcast, and we can do exactly what Will's doing. Now, to be on the radio, you kind of need more than just the capital. You need to be hired. You need experience doing radio. You need to have gone to school. Maybe not go to school for it, but you definitely need more than just capital. So let's just get rid of that little myth of him having his own radio show. He has his own podcast. I can have my own podcast. You can have your own podcast. Also, I wanted to talk to what kind of also doesn't surprise me that he had a warrant is the way he interacts with cops. And I'm going to show you a little bit of that next. Alright guys, so here we go. Pay attention to the camera work, you know, the stability of the camera as he's talking to this guy, and then the change when he has an interaction with a police officer.
I think our whole delegation has made it very clear that we stand ready to do everything we can to support the work that's underway.
I appreciate your time. I think you let us down in Providence, but I appreciate your time.
Thank you for coming.
You're very welcome.
Yes, sir.
If we could get rid of the electoral college, would we not
What's so
have
funny?
a coastal
What's your name and badge number, sir? What's so funny?
pilot?
If you want to talk to me, go outside.
Would you come outside and tell me what's so funny, sir?
Go outside.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm free to come, free to go. But would you tell him to come too? Don't touch. You don't have to touch me. You don't have to touch me.
Go out there.
You don't have to touch me. You don't have to touch me.
You're causing a disturbance.
Please don't touch me.
You're causing a
It's the First
disturbance.
Amendment, sir. Please, these are Jordans, sir. No, I'm not causing a disturbance. This is the First Amendment.
Look at how shaky he is, how nervous he is. Why is he so nervous? He should be used to doing stuff like this. If he's so used to exposing all these tyrants, exposing all these people, why is he so nervous as he's doing it? Look at the shaky camera work. That's part of the reason why it really doesn't surprise me that he had a warrant, especially now in retrospect after, you know, watching his videos and wondering why he was shaking during them. It makes sense now. Let's go one more example.
Can I please have your name and badge number?
See, guys, super shaky. It kind of reminds me of when you hear his voice, you kind of hear, you know, like the calm, like a dog that's swimming in the ocean. When you look at him from up top, you don't see the legs. You know, he's calm as a cucumber. But you look under, the little legs are going frantic. That's what Will reminds me of. So he was obviously scared about something confronting cops. To me, it all makes sense now with it turning out he had a warrant. So he needs to get that taken care of and come clean about it and just face the music. I mean, hey, it happens. We all have issues. We all have problems. You know, I feel like I told Josh this. In fact, many people have told Josh this, and many people are probably going to tell Will this, and he might do the same thing Josh did. Who knows? Maybe he'll be different and come clean. We don't know. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and let me know in the comment section what you think. Were you surprised at the debate? Or were you surprised at how it turned out? Were you surprised that Will had a warrant? Or did you kind of suspect something like I did with, you know, just the way he carries himself and also the shaking? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Till next time, see ya.